Alrighty, this is impossible light activity where these demons are engaged in, yeah, sexual assault and battery. That's a demon. That's a violent sex offender, and Mike Lorenz is going to be prosecuted. That's supernatural. Those are not headlights. Pay attention to the shadow. Run the tape back. Watch it in slow motion. Not only is it double shadows, it's the magnification of an upright shadow versus that like activity, which is different from what that other demon just did. And they're engaged in a substantially identical behavior. These are demons that are hostile. They're hostile on top of the fact that they are demons, okay? And they're engaging in what is legally relevant, stalking. And this is gang conduct. Ontario police is engaging in the same sex offense while they're stalking up and down Euclid Avenue, okay? The entities engaging in this while they are hostile, while they are being exposed as the Nephilim, that's a demon. It's not their headlight. You see while they're driving? There's no headlights that are going to cause that light activity. Those headlights aren't shining on that vehicle over here. Those are that's a demon that's targeting me, that knows who I am, and you know that by the fake moon that they're stalking me under. Predators that are conspiring my murder together, and that's the prosecution of the police chief. That's the removal of the fire chief. That's the removal of terrorists stalking in ambulances in San Bernardino County. It's American Medical Response. That's the removal of the mayor in the city that's conspiring my murder as a part of the same community. They're doing so with regard to every business, German and Chevron, Arco, the gang stalker working at that venue, Starbucks, heavily documented. They're gang stalking, engaging in what is stalking me with impossible light inside of that venue, where this population engaging in the same thing inside of that Starbucks. It's already on the record. They're engaging in all manner of what is different light activity. That's different from what the other demon is doing, and none of it is headlights. You're looking at the shadow of their vehicles moving across. This is the Nephilim admitting to you that they are here and that they are monitoring you. They commit egregious acts such as murder in commercial planes, such as murder as police departments. Okay? This is the Nephilim that are the demon possessed. That's called light activity. And it's not the product of their headlights. You see how they're not blinding each other while they're driving behind each other? But the entities engaging in what is blinding me while they're molesting me on the opposite side of the street from Chevron. Those are demons that are targeting. In the same way that you are aware that they're all targeting when they are in the morning under a fake sun stalking equally with light, impossible light, under a fake sun that remains over me while they worship me and stalk me all day long under a fake sun and at night under a fake moon. While they're engaging with a stalking with impossible light that covers the asphalt while they're stalking in the path as a population of demons together that they conspire murder. This is ritualistic conduct right here. It's demonic activity while you see that light. These are the demon possessed. They're referred to as the Nephilim. That's who they are. And this is the making up the body of a federal prosecution. This is P.O.C. Not only is it not sunlight during the day, it's not headlights at night, and it's inconsistent. The entities engaging what is stalking with light, and it's relevant to what is different light activity at that. It's not even the natural environment, which is also speaking to intent. A population is going to be prosecuted for conspicuously stalking. Conspicuous stalking is an unlawful threat posed by the government. Stalking you in your face, threatening you in your face, engaging what is intimidating or retaliation, harassing you in your face, and doing so on behalf of that government through a population. So you're being perpetually threatened, perpetually stalked, perpetually violated, and they're doing it right in your face. It's stalking you in traffic with impossible light. They're monitoring in plain view, and now they're doing it all over the world. That's all impossible light. A gang stalking police department is prosecuted by that. I want to be clear, gang stalking police officers know where you are in the engineered environment. There are no accidents. There is no acts of negligence. There is no ignorance about who you are and what you're doing in this environment where they are stalking. Stalking is proven through that unnatural environment. That's not their headlight. That's P.O.C. These are the demons that are engaged in the same sex offense because you're going to be prosecuted for touching with this engineered light while it's serving a criminal purpose. They're engaging in monitoring, and these are the mentally ill who stalk with light. They stalk with noise. That's amplification. It's not even the natural sound of what is supposed to Union Pacific train. This is what is understanding and studying mental illness that's going to be assessed. And this is the entity that engages in what is kidnapping upon defaming American citizens that they conspire to murder together and kidnap together. The absurdity of these demons, these light-slinging gargoyles to try to defame me, they're going to prison. They're going to be prosecuted as terrorists, and they're being deported. As many of these demons, they're being deported. There are no gargoyles that are going to remain in this country while you're engaging in terrorism. The gargoyles are being deported out of this country, okay? The entities engaging what is targeting from the opposite side of the street. This is stalking, pursuant to what is the pattern of conduct. The benches are moving. These are demons that are engaged in stalking on behalf of Mike Lorenz as well. Mike Lorenz is being prosecuted. That's P.O.C. And they engage in it with impunity. I want to be clear. They crash planes into buildings and grounds with impunity. They police officers that are demon possessed, the same Nephilim, they will run you over in the middle of the street and sound their sirens, and they do so with impunity, expecting to get away with it. That's the impunity that you're witnessing. It's being deported. It's going to prison. It's going to be labeled as a terrorist because you need to know who they are. That's impunity, and that's mental illness. That's what the Nephilim are. That's the threat that they pose. The Nephilim have created families. They are occupying the entire state. They are maintaining places strategically in government. And they are murderers. You're looking at them exhibit that while they're stalking with light. That's the absurdly psychopathic mind. These are demons and they're stalking together. And they engage in more conduct that is relevant to their mental illness. And they're going to be treated like the unstable creatures that they are in court, where they are engaging in what is showing animosity and hostility. Now they're going to regret this in court. It's the same with the stalking me with helicopter activity. It's the same with the stalking me with the commercial planes. It's the same with the ongoing kidnappings and harassment. They're going to regret it in court while they're being light-slinging gargoyles. They're not even sane. They're criminals who are absurdly psychotic. This is P.O.C., the direct link between mental illness and the light activity. This is P.O.C. This is the Nephilim. And they're doing it under the fake moon. It's 9:11 p.m. at 537 North Euclid Avenue, where the fake sun was rising. This is P.O.C.